right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Here's Duncan. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Duncan's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Aldridge, the pass to Turner. And there's 1:45 left now here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Shoots it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Clippers leading by 19. And here's Barea. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Aldridge, no good. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Duncan with it, and it's Aldridge picking him up. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. And the foul called on Freak. A different look now for San Antonio. West comes in for Tim Duncan. And Boris Diaw is subbed for LaMarcus Aldridge. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Pick by West. Anderson outside. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team scoring leaders. The Clippers, #1. #5, the Spurs.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Cole Aldridge. Diaw sets the pick for Turner. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
You better look from that. Can't have another
for San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Pick by West. And here's Green outside. And he gets it to go. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Freak. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
We've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
Down low with 4 seconds on the clock.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And time now to go.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Every dime is a flake.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Freak in at the 3 spot.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Here's Griffin. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Spurs trail by 17. Mills with it. Dishes to Aldridge. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Chris Paul. Putting up about 18 points per, 14 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Freak kicks to Jordan. Redick for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight. Mills with it. Chris Paul covering. Duncan with a screen on Paul. Here's Mills. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
Pass to Duncan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice numbers here from Duncan. He's got 14 points and 1 steal as well. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Paul, right side. Pass to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good from Freak. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Aldridge. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The shot's good from Griffin.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. 3rd in scoring, 5th for free throw shooting. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. And a few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
Clippers leading by 22. It's Redick on the wing. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Aldridge with a screen on Paul. Mills dishes to Duncan. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Paul kicks to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Redick's got 16 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's blocked by Jordan. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? 15 points and 2 blocks.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Jordan. Here's Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for
That jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Great open look there. 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Aldridge with a screen on Paul. And Leonard has it in the corner. Again, Leonard missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Redick passes to Freak. It's stolen by Duncan. Now here's Mills, defended by Paul. And Paul over to help. Right side Leonard. Fires the 3. Another miss by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. Diao comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Paul, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points so far.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Now here's Mills. He has 5. Diao with a screen on Paul. Mills dishes to Diao. A 3 from Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Paul with the ball. Now Green defending. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finally, that one's good. Johnson's got his first 2 points. And San Antonio shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Nobody near Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
And Redick kicks to Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. DeAndre Jordan, number 1.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants. Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
Here's Freak, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
His hard work on the backboard really just